Warning, this video contains mild spoilers through to The Shadow Rising, Book 4 of the Wheel of Time. Viewer discretion is mildly advised. Also, this video is hella long. Sorry.
Hi guys, and welcome back. This week I thought I would try and just do a fun video, completely non-controversial, I hope, because apparently last week I caused some controversy. But yeah, so I've done a video like this before where I went through and I ranked all of the covers for Eye of the World. So this time we're going to tackle The Great Hunt. And there are a lot of covers, so why don't we just jump into it? We're going to start off with, of course, the classic, the Darryl Sweet cover. And actually, I'm just going to say this also to start out with. There are several editions and international editions that use the same covers. I'm not going to review the same cover twice. That to me seems silly. So I'm just going to look at this cover once. So here it is. Here's the classic cover. Here we have Rand with his trumpet. We've got Loyal and Celine here. And I mean, it's very clearly Darryl Sweet. Part of me, as I mentioned before, is drawn to this style of cover because I mean, this is the cover that let me know that this was a series and not a standalone book. I told a story in a previous video, but I read The Eye of the World thinking that it was a standalone book and got to the end and thought, that's odd. And then months later, saw this cover on a book and thought, that reminds me of that book that I read a while back, and picked it up and it was The Great Hunt. And then I realized, oh my God, this is a series. So I like this cover because it is the cover that sort of sucked me in. Like, I liked Eye of the World. This is the book that was like, oh, I want to be in this world more. But of course, I mean, look at Rand. He's tiny. He's like really weirdly short and stocky. Like, he actually looks like his body is shorter than Celine's, which doesn't make any sense. Although I guess Celine was tall. But Loyal also doesn't look much taller than him. And Loyal's face also looks really human. But okay, actually, my biggest problem with this cover is not on the front. It's on the back of the cover, which is something, to be honest, you probably wouldn't see if you're just looking at it because the back cover is probably mostly covered with text. But if you have the full image like this, I mean, look at these people. And I'm saying people because they're people. Those are not Trollocs. Those are human faces with horns, like with helmets with horns on them. I don't know. I don't know if Darryl Sweet knew that these were supposed to be beasts because they don't look like beasts at all. That's really weird to me that this is what he's gone with. They don't look very big. They just look like people who are watching Rand examine a horn. I don't know. It's what it is. It's fine, I guess. But it's the classic cover. So I'm gonna put this in here. I'm gonna say it's good/great. Okay, I should go over my rankings. All right, so here I have top tier, which is going to be my wow tier. Then I have amazing. Then, of course, there's this here, good/great. We've got the no strong feelings, really don't care about this one. And then you got the bad and the trash. Okay, so moving on. Now, I know for Eye of the World and The Great Hunt, in English, they were divided in half in an attempt to tap into the YA market. And so the first half of The Great Hunt was called The Hunt Begins. And let's take a look at this one. So if we look at this art here, you've got Rand and there's Celine and Huron looking really badass, although he's got some crazy eyebrows. Like, what's up with that? Why is Huron's eyebrows like that? Or is that supposed to be Loyal? Maybe it's Loyal. That makes more sense because of the eyebrow thing, but he also looks really lean. I thought that was Huron because the body is really human looking, but that's a book in his pocket. That is definitely Loyal with some crazy ass eyebrows. I don't know, his body doesn't look big enough to be Loyal to me. But okay, so it's Loyal though, it definitely is. And there's Rand and there's Celine and I guess Huron's, I don't know, hiding behind the hill, I guess. I don't know. And then you've got the Grom. And this actually is fascinating to me because the Grom are a species, like, I never really was able to visualize them. This is, looking at this cover was the first time that I went, all right, I guess that's what they look like. Because my brain just couldn't do that. My brain just went weird creature and just moved on to the next sentence, I guess. But yeah, so this, I mean, I like this because, you know me, if you watch the first video, I like a cover where I know what's happening, like I know exactly what scene this is. That makes me happy. I think this here in the background is a portal stone. I don't know why, like there's this sort of corona, whoops, shouldn't be saying that word here, but I don't know why there's this sort of halo, let's use that word, around Rand. I mean, I guess we know why, but it's weird. And the other thing about this one I find really weird is that the background is super pretty. And I feel like it shouldn't be. I feel like the background should be dull because this is in the mirror world, but it's pretty. And I like this cover. I think this is a good cover. The Grom don't really look big enough, but I'm going to say that I think this cover is amazing. And then, of course, you have the second half of The Great Hunt, which it's called, I think it's New Threads in the Pattern. And let's take a look at this one here. This is another one, I'm pretty sure I know exactly what scene this is. I'm pretty sure that's, is it Suroth? Is that her name? The Shanshan that was like, you know, in cahoots with Leandrin. These are Shanshan soldiers? They're Shanshan soldiers. These are Shanshan soldiers. Ooh, that's hard. With their insectoid helmets. There, of course, is a Suldam with, and just going to point this out here, this is an old cover. This was produced while Robert Jordan was alive. She's got a leash around, I'm going to assume that must be Egwene's neck, because it would be very weird to make a cover and not put any of the main characters on the cover. And Egwene is the only one of our main characters that was collared. And I'm just going to say she looks kind of not Caucasian on this cover that was produced and drawn while Robert Jordan was alive. And he really didn't seem to care. But I'll just leave that there without any further comment and say that I think this one is, I'm going to say good. I like it better than the Daryl Sweet cover, so it's going to be higher on the list, but it's not as exciting to me as the other one. All right, next we've got one of these generic ones. Here, look at it. It's really nothing. It's not bad. I have no strong feelings, really don't care. But then, okay, so we know that the Great Hunt was divided in half to try and tap into the YA market, but they also made them with these covers. And that does not look like a YA cover to me. It's got the logo, a dusty logo? I don't know why it's dusty. It's kind of cool. I don't really have strong feelings about it though. I'm going to put it here. Yeah, literally the no strong feelings. But you know what? I have less no strong feelings than the other one. It's higher on the list. I can't figure out this. So anyway, so if you have the first half, then you have the second half, which looks like this. It's green. I like green. Green is pretty. No strong feelings, but also higher than the other one in my no strong feelings. My list. I'm doing it. You don't argue with me. I mean, you can in the comments. It's up to you. But okay. And then we have, yeah, this one here, pretty generic. This, again, I feel like this is Airport. It's going to go here, bottom of no strong feelings. And then, these are the ones that I thought that the covers all lined up like a puzzle, like the front cover, and that's insane. Turns out it's the side covers which line up, and I've seen pictures of them, and it looks pretty cool. So, I'm going to put this also top of No Strong Feelings. When you see them all lined up on a shelf, they're pretty. So, there you go. All right, and then we have, yes, the ebook covers. Okay. So, I mean, look at that. That is a bestial creature. That is definitely a Trolloc, and they are definitely watching Rand here. The thing I love about this is that it very much is the Daryl Sweet cover, but from the perspective of the Trollocs. It's like everything about it is just from a different perspective, which I didn't notice until I watched these little videos that this guy, Definitely Not Odin, makes, and they're hilarious. They're very short. I'm going to also link a playlist of those in the comments because they're hilarious, and if you have 5 minutes, watch them because they made me cackle. But it literally, that was the first time that I was like, oh yeah, it's literally just they moved the camera. It's really cool. But this, of course, also high quality image. Very good, very scary creatures. I like the ebook covers. I really do. I think they're really pretty. Or, I guess, I mean, that's not pretty. It's gross. It's a gross, evil creature. But I'm going to say this is great. I'm going to say it's greater than that second half there. And then, oh, I see what's next. Okay, we're going to experience this together. This is the first time I've ever seen this cover, and it's an English cover. It is, I think, a UK cover, and I think it's like an old UK cover. So we're going to look at it. I've tried to not look, the ones that were new to me, I tried to not look at them ahead of time so that I could examine them with you. So let's take a close look at this one. Okay, so again, I think this is a very old cover, and I cannot find an actual like digital copy. All the copies I can find are photographs of the book. So let's look here. We have Rand and Loyal, that must be Huron, and that's Celine, and they're all on their horses. This art style reminds me, it feels old-fashioned. This feels like, again, the covers, like certain style of covers for the Narnia books, which, again, if you watch my previous video, you know I'm kind of a sucker for. Like, it's just, I'm very nostalgic for books from that period, so anything that reminds me of that is going to make me want to pick it up. I don't know, I like it. It's, look at the horses. The horses are really cool. Wait, what? Are they like riding on fur? They're all on fur saddles. Is that a thing? Why are the saddles all made of fur? Like, yeah, there's Celine and Rand and, I mean, Loyal's. Or is the fur under the saddle? I'm not a horse person. I don't know. But that looks like they're all on fur saddles. Did they mention that saddles were made of fur in the Wheel of Time? I mean, I can see myself skipping over that, but I'm pretty sure I would have picked up on something like that after all the years that I've been reading this book. That's a weirdly specific and odd detail. Horse people, tell me what that's about. I don't know what that's about. But okay, moving on from that, that's Loyal there. I mean, I like it. His face, it kind of just looks like a human face made out of clay that was sort of dropped on the floor. Like, it just looks weirdly flat. I don't know, it's very odd. But I guess that could be like a broad nose. The ears are kind of crazy. I like this cover. I like it a lot. Even with what I just said, I like it a lot. But I wonder if I'm liking it a lot just because I've never seen it before and it's exciting to me. I don't know. But I like it a lot. So I'm going to say it's amazing. Is it more amazing than the Groan? I think it's almost the same scene on those two. I'm going to put it there, though, I guess. So next we have the Finnish covers. And I will also actually link to a video by Ipa, who has gone through all of the Finnish covers, like from Eye of the World through to Memory of Light, and done a great breakdown of all of them. He sent me these images. They divided the books in half. The first half is just the Daryl Sweet cover. So, like I said, I'm not going to review it twice. But here is the second half. Now, Ipa said that he thinks that this is Birgitta. I don't think it is. I think this is just standard fantasy art, to be honest. And part of that is, as I mentioned before, whenever I get an image like this, like all of the covers, I will do a reverse image search to see if I can find them on other books. And I am pretty sure that I've seen this cover on other books. It's very hard to tell because all of I found several versions of this image online, but they're all really, really small. Like, I can't zoom in on them. I can't read the text on the image, but it doesn't look like I can see the words Robert Jordan in any language. So I'm pretty sure they're on just the other books. But this image also was used on the Spanish version of The Great Hunt. But yeah, aside from that, the other reason that I think that this can't possibly really be Birgitta is that doesn't look like Birgitta to me. First of all, the bow isn't made of silver. Hair's not blonde enough. Pretty sure she doesn't wear robes like this. And it looks like a Viking funeral, actually, is what this image looks like to me. But I feel like they just knew that there was a woman with a bow, or maybe even a person with a bow, because that could just be a man with long hair. It is a fantasy series, after all. But okay, so because of that, I'm going to say trash. First one in my trash file. Okay, next we have the German pictures. Okay, and I haven't looked at this, so let's take a look at this one together. Okay. What the hell is happening in this picture? So is that a troll? I mean, that's a naked lady holding up her hand saying stop. Oh, maybe she's not naked. Maybe she has on a thong. It's a naked lady with her boobs out. It's telling an army to stop or something, or maybe that's power coming off her. This is, what the hell is this? Why is she? I mean, can you guess? Can you guess where this was going to go? Do I need to even say, that's trash? What is that? Why is there a naked, what? No, that's like the bottom of trash. Why is there a naked lady on this cover? What the hell? Why is there a naked lady standing in front of an army? That makes no friggin' sense at all. Okay. All right. Let's move on to the next one. All right, yeah, this is, okay, I mean, I'm going to guess that says the Horn of Valeer. It's women breaking into a house. This is a stock image. I couldn't actually find this on other art, like on other books, but it has to be a stock image because this, like, first of all, it's two women wearing pants. The only women in the books that wear pants are Min and Brigitte, and of course Chafayo, which don't show up at all, but whatever. But neither of these women are Min or Brigitte because Min has short hair and Brigitte has a bow. And so this is just two women breaking into a building. It has nothing to do with anything. I'm mad at it. Not going to waste any more time. It is trash. But you know what? It's less trashy than the naked lady. Oh, I skipped this one somehow. Okay. But okay, this is the next German one. Those of you who watched my Eye of the World video, you can probably recognize what this is. It's the one with, well, here, I'll just put it up on the screen. It's got that weird metal work around it. I say weird, it's cool. I actually really like the way it looks. This is a book that if I was in a bookstore, I would pick it up. I like the way it looks. But it also, as a fan, it makes me mad. Just, again, they are so close to the snake eating its tail. They're so close to an actual, like, new take on the Wheel of Time logo, but they don't do it, and it just drives me crazy. But okay, got a person with a horn. It's fine. I would pick this up. I'm gonna say it is good, but I'm gonna put it here at the bottom of good because it's not terrible. It's fine. Okay, and then I know these ones are German as well, so let's go to this German one. I don't know if this is part 1 or part 2, but okay, let's take a look at it. Here you go. It is people running away from a castle. I think we are meant to think that these are heroes of the Horn, but I also think that this is pretty much a stylized image because we've got like a blonde lady with like a monster helmet and a sword, and then we've got an Asian man with a sword who I think is supposed to be Genghis Khan. Like the armor and the horse remind me of Mongolian horses and Mongolian armor. It could have been drawn for this. I don't particularly like it. I don't think it is. I don't think this is original art. I think that's supposed to be a Viking and that's supposed to be a Mongol. And yeah, I think it's just art slapped on the cover. But you know what? Because I'm going to put it here in bad. I'm not going to say it's trash. Because I could almost see that being it. I also just don't particularly like the style of this one either. So even if it was supposed to be, like if it was drawn for the books, I don't like it. I find it ugly. So that's where I'm going to put it. And then, okay, we have the next one. And yeah, I don't know what this one's supposed to be. I mean, I know Balthamar had like a carapace like that, but with the fire eyes, that would be Balsamon. He didn't have a mask like that and his face wasn't cracking. This is, again, I'm pretty sure this is trash. I'm pretty sure this is stock fantasy image, so it's going in trash, but it's not as bad as the naked lady stopping an army with her hand, because what the hell is that? That doesn't make any sense. All right. So, okay, I think we have one more German one here. My problem with this one, quite honestly, is that by copy of this image, and this is the best version that I can find, is this bad. I can't really tell what this is supposed to be. And I might even have the wrong book, because I think this just says the Wheel of Time, the original, and it's 4. German books were typically divided in half, so that would make it the second half of The Great Hunt. But I don't know what scene this is supposed to be, if it's from The Great Hunt. I can't figure it out. It's a guy with a torch going through a broken wall. I'm pretty sure this is standard fantasy art, like this is stock image, but I'm honestly not sure. And maybe if I had a better resolution, I could see it. So I'm gonna put this one. I'm gonna put it in No Strong Feelings, because I feel bad putting it in bad, because I don't know if it's bad, because I can't really look at it very well. All right, next up we've got the Italian editions. And again, if you watched the Eye of the World, you'll recognize this reminds me very much of another version of the Italian editions, but I haven't really looked at the image here yet to see what it is. I'm going to guess that's a person with a horn in it, but okay, let's take a close look at it. All right, here it is. Here's the Italian version. We've got Robert Jordan, The Great Hunt, and what the hell? All right, I mean, I get that's just a random like desert background. I'm not sure what that's about. Oh, I guess that could be the Mirror World. Why is there a cat? What? Why is there a cat? Is there a cat in The Great Hunt? That's a very what the hell? I feel like I'm going crazy. I'm trying to remember if there's a cat in The Great Hunt. Am I insane? There's no cat in The Great Hunt. Why would you do this? Why would you put a cat on the cover? I don't understand. It's a person holding fire, I guess, like that could be weaving magic and a stick. The cat is so confusing. Why is there a cat? I don't know. Mysterious cat has broken me. I assumed, sorry, when I downloaded this one, I thought, oh, this is going to be a No Strong Feelings, because I really don't care. It's not horrible, but it's not great. But that cat is confusing me and pissing. I wish I had a very confused. I don't have a confused place to put my ranking. Like, there's nowhere here for confused. Huh. I'm going to put it in bad. No, I'm going to put it in trash. I will retroactively retract my trash ranking for this if anyone can tell me if there is a cat in The Great Hunt that like plays an important enough role for it to be on the cover. There's no cat in The Great Hunt. It's breaking my brain. This is breaking me. Okay. All right, I see the next Italian one here. Oh, this one makes me sad. Okay, let's take a look at it. The reason I said this one makes me sad is because this is the best version of this I can find. And okay, let's set aside the fact that the font, the text, like the font and the text used on this is ugly as all hell. Just the art, I wish I could see this better because I think I like it. I think this reminds me like of a tattoo that someone would have, and it's over a map of the Westlands. But I don't know because I cannot make it look any better. And I tried really hard to find a better version of this image because I just had never seen it before. I really like what I think I'm seeing. I really like what I think I'm seeing, if that makes any... that's a weird thing to say, but it's true. So, I'm going to have to put this one in No Strong Feelings, but you know what I'm going to put at the top of No Strong Feelings? Because it might be great. It might be. I don't know. I can't get a better version of it. All right. And then, of course, yes, the final Italian one. And this, again, mentioning Finnish Editore, because every artist I've spoken to or emailed with who has drawn these images has just said, mention the editor. Finnish Editore. Okay, let's take a good look at this art. We have here Matt blowing the horn with his supple lips. I see you, MK. And of course there's Brigitte in the back with her silver bow. We've got Matt tossing some dice. And okay, I actually have a full image of this. So let's look at the full image. And I really like the full image. And, you know, obviously this is meant to be background, but it's also kind of cool that it's in the background because they come through the fog, the heroes of the Horn. I like that. I like the banner. I mean, it's fun. I don't know why Matt is throwing dice in the middle of this. He never did that at all, but it's kind of cool. And I love the detail in Birgitte's braid, because they mention that so much. Like, it's just an intricate type of braid that looks different than, say, Nynaeve's braid. I like that the horn even looks silver. Like, I like the... Oh. Okay, I never noticed this. Sorry, again, I didn't look at these in such great detail until now. Huh, it's interesting. Look at this. Matt has his medallion, and he shouldn't have a medallion in the Great Hunt. And look at his neck. That shouldn't be there. Why is that there? This is really weird, because those are details that exist, but they shouldn't exist yet. And yeah, of course, him tossing dice in the middle of this moment is ridiculous, but of course, time to toss the dice. So it's like they really wanted to put Matt on a cover. This is the best book to put him on the cover of, just because of this iconic moment. And they wanted to put everything about Matt onto this cover, even if it wasn't relevant to this book. That's really weird. That's really weird. Why would you... Medallion, neck thingy, and tossing dice while blowing the horn. Hashtag let Barney blow. I was planning to put this one up in WoW, but those details are really weird. I'm gonna put it here in Amazing. Ooh, we'll see what happens later. That's just really weird. Okay. I don't have time to second guess all my decisions. So let's just go on to, this one is Polish. Okay. I mean, here, look at this. I have no feelings about this cover. It's fine. It's here. Where would I put it? I'm going to say it's better than this one. Okay. And then, I think this one's Polish too, so let's look at it. What is that? Sorry. All right. Maybe I should have looked at these before. What is this? Who? Why? What is that? Is this the right book? I mean, that's Valeer. Okay, so it's the Horn of Valeer. That's supposed to be Turak? It's not supposed to be anybody. Obviously, this is just a stock image. What the hell? What the hell? I would be such a confused reader if I was Polish and I picked up this book and then read The Great Hunt. I would be like, what? Like, if you were drawn to the book by this cover and then you read the book, you'd be pissed. You'd be angry by the end of the book. Because what is this? I don't even know what this is. I don't know what that image is supposed to be. It's an evil guy. It's trash. It's trash. All right, but you know what? It's not as trashy as Naked Lady. Okay. Then we have Portuguese. Okay, here is the Portuguese cover. I can't. This is the best version of this I can find. I think it's supposed to be a sword with a torch icon in it. Maybe. I don't know. I can't really see it. It's a very weird sword, like the pommel. Is that the right word? The part you hold in your hand looks way too short. But okay, it's just a stylized sword. I'm pretty sure this is just somebody did some sort of stylized fantasy thingy and put it on the cover. It's not gonna be trash because there are swords in the book. I'm not gonna say it's trash, but I'm gonna say it is bad. I feel kind of bad saying that because maybe it's pretty if I zoom in on it, but I can't zoom in on it. It is what it is. Okay, and then we have another Portuguese cover. The title and the logo. I do not have strong feelings about this. You can guess. When it's just title and logo, it's to be minimal effort, but I like the way the logo looks on this cover. It's kind of 3D and I like it. I even like the combination of colors. Like I don't know, it stands out to me. Again, I feel like this is a book I might pick up. I'm not sure. I don't know. It's not like it's not going to draw my eye as much as the metalwork, but it might draw my eye. Like the red on the black kind of does pop a bit. Okay, and now we can go on finally to the Serbian cover. And here, it's guys on a horse looking over a river. It's nothing. I'm pretty sure, again, this is standard stock image. but it's not irrelevant. Like, it's not something that doesn't happen in the books. This doesn't make me as angry as some of the ones in the trash pile, because people do ride horses. They do look. There are trees. I think there might be a river in these books. It's just irrelevant. It's not exciting. I'm going to say this one's bad. It's not trash. It doesn't make me angry, but it's bad. And then we have the Spanish versions. Okay. Now, again, we have a problem where I cannot get good resolution images of these ones here. But okay, let's take a look. The best version of this I could find. Here we got the Great Hunt. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be a Trolloc. Can't really tell. Whatever, but I like the way the horns are coming out of the face and the helmet. Like, that's very, like, this might just be a helmet. This might just be a helmet with horns inserted into it, but that looks like it's something coming off of his face. The guy looks meaty, which again, Trolloc-like. Trollocs are supposed to be big and meaty, and I like the way the axe looks all chipped and stuff. Like, I think I like this cover. It's hard to say because I can't see it all that great, but I think I like this cover. Like, I even like the font. I like the way it's sort of in this setting, even though that setting doesn't seem to make sense, but I even like the setting that this image is in. I like the way it's coming through the darkness. I like it, I think. So I'm going to say this one is good, but I'm going to put it at the bottom of good just because I don't know. It might be terrible if I could look at it well. And then we have the second half, and of course we have the same stylized thing. Okay, now, my resolution of this one is even worse. We have, a person? I don't know if that's a man or a woman. Got long flowing locks with a red banner behind them and a sword. When I first looked at this, I assumed this was Brigitte, actually, because of the blonde hair, but that's a sword, so that's not Brigitte. I don't know who it could possibly be. Now now that I'm looking at this one, it makes me think maybe the other one was just fake. Like, by which I mean just a random image put on this cover. And there could be heroes with a horn that look like that. Although the person that's front and center should be somebody from the book. It shouldn't just be a random hero. It could be the battle at Falma. I don't know. Oh, that makes me rethink my thoughts about this one. Like, do I want to pull it? You know what? I'm going to just pretend they're separate things. And I'm going to say... I'm going to... I feel like I do have strong feelings, so I don't want to put it in this no strong feelings. I don't put it in bad. But it's less bad than these other ones. Okay. And then, okay, oh yes, we have the next Spanish ones. Oh, I think I have them in the wrong order, but whatever. Let's take a look at them. All right, here we have, of course, this is Spanish. It is the battle at Falma. And, interesting. Okay, when I downloaded this image, I thought, oh, this is going to be no strong feelings. But you know what? I'm looking at it. I like that's an icon from the book. I like that. I like that that's on the cover. It's clearly the Horn of Valeer. I don't know what this is that's happening in the background, but I like it. I think I would pick this book up, actually. I like the layout. It's pretty simple. It's pretty basic, but it's simple in a good way. This is drawing me. I'm surprised. I'm actually surprised by how much I like this. So, I don't know. It's the colors and the fact that I know, that's an icon from the books. It's whatever. And I like that thingy in the background, that sort of graphic in the background. So, I'm going to say this one's good. It's better than that one that I'm not sure about. Is it better than the metalwork? Ooh. Yeah. Right here it looks better than the metalwork. Alright. Okay, and then we've got, okay, I do have this in the wrong order because that one is the Great Hunt, or it's the Hunt Begins, maybe? I don't know Spanish. Oh, well, now I'm disappointed. I wish I had them in the other order because I would have liked, I don't like this one as much. That's a portal stone, I'm assuming. I just don't like the way this looks. It's not nice. The rest of it I like. It's just the icon in the middle of the book that I don't like. Well, the other one's really good, though. I like the other one. I mean, I just put it in good, great, but... Okay. So I'm going to say this one, I'm going to say no strong feelings. It doesn't draw me. I don't hate it. I don't like it like I like the other one. You know what? I don't really have strong feelings, so I'm just going to let go of the mouse, and that's fine. Okay. And then, okay. These next ones are Indonesian covers. Here we have someone with a horn fighting a bestial looking creature with horns. I don't, maybe that's Rand when he was, you know, getting the horn away from Fane and the Trollocs, I suppose. This cover, it's interesting. It looks like a video game cover to me. It doesn't look like a book cover. But I'm pretty sure I know what scene that is, which is kind of cool. Although the horn was in a trunk at this point. I don't think he was able to just hold it in his hand at the whatever. But okay, that's not bad. It's exciting. This is a cover that I think would draw a lot of people. I don't know if it would draw me, just because it's a little too video gamey. Not that I don't like. I like the idea of video games. I'm horrible at them. It's not that I don't like video games. It's just that a video game cover on a book doesn't necessarily wouldn't get my attention. But it does look exciting, and I think that it would make people pick it up. I think. Again, best resolution I can find for this book, or for this image. I'm going to say this one is good. I'm going to say it is better than there. But, you know, actually, no, I like this one more. That's weird. I really didn't think I would like it. Okay, and yeah, Indonesians also divided the book in half, so second half. Yeah, what is that? Again, it looks very video gamey, but it also, I don't know what scene this is. There's a guy in armor with a glowing sword fighting a monster. Well, now this makes me think that the first one was not actually representing the scene that I thought it was. Like, when I see this one, like, this didn't happen. This is not something that ever happened in the book. So, I don't know. Okay, I'm going to do what I did with the other one and just completely separate them. Because the other one, I really do think I know what scene that is. This, I don't, and I don't like it. I really just don't like it. The other one looked exciting. This one just looks, I don't know, looks cheesy to me. I put it in bad or trash. Is it bad or is it trash? I'm going to say it's trash. But you know what's high trash? It's the best trash we've got so far. Okay. So my wow is distinctly empty. All right, and then we have... I think this is Hungarian. Yes, okay. So this is one of the Hungarian covers. They also divided the books in half. And this is it. It's a boat burning in front of, like, looks like a European village. I mean, I guess that could be a boat burning in the harbor at Falma. I don't think it is, though. Like, because that doesn't look like Falma at all in my mind. And there's literally nothing else happening. I'm not going to spend too much time thinking about it. To me, that's just trash. But you know what? No, nothing so far is beating the Naked Lady for being trash. Okay, and then we have second half of the Hungarian version. Huh. I mean, that's... Okay, the first one really did look like it was definitely a stock image. Maybe I've got these in the wrong order, because this, I feel like, happens before that image, if that image is relevant. But this, that's Rand holding a horn that's come out of a big trunk on top of a saddle that perhaps, like, that might even be the banner there. Again, best resolution I can find. Sorry to whoever drew this, but, which makes, yeah, like I said, it makes me think that the other one might actually be accurate, but it's still not great. My only problem, well, it's not a thing I can really say my only problem with it. Even though I think I know what scene that is, I don't like it. Like, it's an ugly image to me. So I'm going to say that this one is bad. I'm going to say it's more bad than that Spanish one, because I still kind of like that image. This image I don't like, and these ones I don't think are relevant to the book. So, okay. I don't know why I'm justifying myself to you, but I am. All right, and then, okay, all right, next is the Japanese covers. Yay, okay. So, again, Japanese divided the books into multiple, like this one is 5, and very frustratingly, I actually managed to confirm that there is art inside of these books, and I want them so bad. Can't read a lick of Japanese at all, but I really, really, really want to, like, just see the pretty pictures. That's all I want. Okay, let's look at the first book. All right, that's Rand. I mean, okay, it's Rand. He's in front of a window. I was super excited for this, and this is kind of boring. It's just Rand. I don't really see anything exciting about this image at all. So I'm gonna say it is. I have no strong feelings about it. It's fine. It's the best of the no strong feelings though, so it's there. It's just Rand. It's fine. Okay, maybe I've become desensitized because the first time I went through these, the Japanese covers blew my mind. These ones are not really blowing my mind. Okay, let's look at the number 2. Oh, that's Celine. Okay, I like the lights in her hair. Oh, and her belt. She's not looking at anything. She's just sort of floating in the air. I like this. Okay, all right, we're back. I'm back on board. I'm back on board with the Japanese covers. I like this. I like the way her hair is doing that thing. I don't know what it's supposed to be representative of or whatever. It's just a cool image. I like it. I like how pale she is too. It's like creepy. She's creepy white. And oh, okay, this is pretty. I like this one. I like it. Like she looks like she's floating in water. I'm assuming that's Celine. I'm sure it's Celine. Okay, I like this one. I'm gonna say that this is. I'm gonna say it's amazing. It's amazing. It's not wow yet. It might be wow later. Okay, I'm gonna put it highest of amazing. All right, number 3. What is that? Is this? Yeah, that's the Great Hunt. What is this? What scene is this? The Japanese versions are very clearly drawn from the books. What? Here in the mirror world, no rounds with guys at that point. Who? What other? Okay, we have a woman, 2 women with curly hair, and maybe like is that supposed to be Min? Maybe, and then that would be Elaine and Egwene. But I mean that doesn't look like Min. And why is Nynaeve not here? If it's that, help me in the comments. Please tell me what this is. I don't know what this is. That can only really be Elaine. Elaine has the curly, red gold locks. I can't figure this out at all. I can't figure out who any of these people. Well, okay, I think I've got Elaine down. I don't know what else is happening. Help me in the comments, tell me what this scene is. I'm very confused. I don't know who the characters are. I don't know what's happening. I don't know why there's a tree just randomly and why this woman is kissing a tree. That doesn't make any sense. So, all right. Again, next time I'm going to have to put a, this confused me tier. I'm going to say it's bad. I'm going to put it high in bad. Hello. I don't know. I really don't know what to call it. That's weird. That's really weird. Okay, number 4 in the Japanese. All right, here it is. We have Rand, I'm assuming, with a sword. Oh, man. Sorry, I'm disappointed. It's really, it's fine. It's nothing, it's pretty, I guess. I'm not particularly drawn to it. I don't know why he's wearing all black. It's definitely Rand, though. It's fine. It's fine. All right. This is another one. I feel like I don't really have strong feelings about it. Oh, look at that. I get 2 rows for no strong feelings now. Okay. Just gonna let go. All right. That's fine. That's fine. All right. And then, of course, final Japanese cover for The Great Hunt. Okay. Back on board. I like this one. Oh, I think I like it. Like, I like the horse's mane. That's crazy. The horse's mane is like, it's wild. And look at the horse's jewelry. That's the harness or whatever. It's like bejeweled. That's crazy. That's nuts. I just really like the horse in this. I guess that's supposed to be magic or fire or something. I don't know. I like this image. It's cool. It's weird. It's really weird, but it's cool to me. All right, I'm back on board with the Japanese covers. This one, I'm going to say it's good. It's good, bordering on great. It's not as good as those ones, though, but I'm going to put it higher than Daryl's Sweet. Sorry, my man. All right, and then we move on to, I think these are the Swedish covers. I mean, there's a horn. There's Emperor Palpatine, I guess. Somebody over here juggling balls of light. Okay, that kind of happens a bit. Person with a sword. Pretty sure this is like moving clip art. I mean, maybe they actually were trying for it because I guess like there are things in this that actually happen in the books. I don't like it. Even if it's accurate, like it's not going to go in trash because I think they actually tried, but I do not like it. I find it bad. It's ugly. Like, it's the ugliest of the bad ones. So that's where that one goes. Okay, All right, next one, part 2 of the Swedish covers. There's an army coming in, like, look like they're coming in through the mist. Okay, that could be Falma. Who is this? Is that, again, it's a person with a sword, but that's not Rand, because he doesn't have red hair. But that's interesting, because this person has a stick. And that's really interesting that they have a stick, or staff, or whatever, a quarterstaff, I don't know. It's really interesting that they have that and not a sword. That's accurate. Huh. Like, that's interesting. The heroes coming in through the mist is interesting, but why couldn't they get Rand's hair right? Fascinating. I'm pretty sure the Swedish covers were the ones that kind of threw me for a loop last time too, where they just took the Darrow Suite cover that was inaccurate but just looked at it from a different angle. This one's kind of blowing my mind as well. Interesting. I'm going to say this one. I don't want to say it's good or great. I'm going to put this one in no strong feelings. Now let's move on to the French covers. And I put these ones for last because I know I really liked these ones last time, but okay. The French have, I think, 4 versions. So this is the first half of The Great Hunt, a very old version, I think. Here it is, the Horn of Valeer, with this image of just random knights. Okay, and I know that this is not something that was drawn for this series because I did a reverse image search. This is a classical art piece. The Miracle of the Profaned Host. No idea. Here's the whole image. That's it. It has nothing to do with anything, and I just don't like it, so I'm going to say this one's trash. But you know what? Naked Lady, you still get to reign supreme in the bottom of trash. And of course, second half of The Great Hunt. Here we go. This is another classical art piece. It's just a bunch of soldiers standing in a line. I don't know the name of this one, but here's the full image. Nothing to do with this book at all. This one is also trash, and I'm going to say it's more trashy than the last one. All right. Then we have, okay, here's another French cover. I mean, it's a guy on a horse with a bow. This could be something from the books. I'm pretty sure it's not, just because it's so friggin' generic. Like, that's nothing. I don't hate it, though. I think it's just, like, the definition of no strong feelings. It's nothing. It's a person on a horse. I'm just going to, like, literally close my eyes and just drop my mouse. Fine. Right, good, as long as it's in that category. All right, and then we have very clearly the Wheel of Time. We've got the Wheel of Time logo here on the door of something that is being guarded by 3 people, or being... I'm sure people stood in front of a door on these books. I really should check. This has to be the back cover of another one. I know that happened last time where there was one that really confused me, and it turned out to be the back cover of The Dragon Reborn. So this, I feel like, must be the back cover of another Darrow Suite cover. I don't know which one it is. I'm trying to remember whenever there was like a person who was not wearing a shirt and was oddly ripped standing in front of a door. Don't remember. But I'm also pretty sure that this is not relevant to this book. Again, though, it definitely has the Wheel of Time logo on it. It's another, I don't really care. It does nothing for me. So, sure, that's fine. Don't really care. No strong feelings. And then, sorry. And then we have another French cover with a butt. Why do the French put butts on the covers? What is this? I don't even, at least the Eye of the World, I knew what that image was trying to be. Like, I think they were trying to do a Da Vinci thing from behind so you could look at the buttocks. I don't know what this is. Why is there a naked guy on a plate? Like, what is he doing? Why is he floating in water? I don't even know. If you just showed me this as a painting without Robert Jordan, like just separate, if you just showed me this image and said, hey, Lesby, look at this, my response would be, what the hell is happening in that picture? I don't understand what's happening in this picture at all. It's so weird. It makes no sense. It's trash. And, is it more trashy than Naked Lady? Does Naked Lady get more trashy than this? I'm going to say Naked Lady is trashier. Because there's boobs in that one, and that's just trashy. But okay, I saved these ones for last, and I'm going to zoom in on them and look at them for the first time with you guys. I'm very excited about them. I haven't looked at them closely, so here it is. Okay, I knew this was the Ruby Hilted Dagger. Let's zoom. Oh, I like how you can see like the facets in the ruby there. And like, oh, look at that. The serpent's heads that are going around, like, that looks evil. And look at that. The dagger is like tarnished here. Oh, that's gorgeous. That tarnishing on the dagger. That's awesome. It looks pretty sharp. Look, oh, I like that. That's pretty. That's pretty. Oh, I want these editions so bad. I should say, I'm using the French versions of this. I've seen these on Spanish covers as well. And the Spanish might have come out first, like before the French edition with this particular art on it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure which one was first, but I love it. And they should release these in English covers. Although, how would you do that? Because the English books haven't been divided in half. So, I don't know. Maybe they should just release them as posters. Release them as posters in English. Nerds want them. This is a wow for me. I love it. I love it. Okay. Let's stop ranting. And let's look at the final one. So it's obviously the Horn of Valeer. Ooh, it's shiny. Artists, like people who paint and draw, it's like magic. How does it look shiny? How does it look shiny? It's so cool. Okay, let's zoom. I mean, okay, it's pretty standard horn stuff. It does look really, oh, look at that. Like there's, I guess that's the old tongue there around the, I don't know what it's called, the part of the horn where the noise comes. That's really cool. And are those supposed to be the heroes of the horn? Am I crazy? Am I seeing heroes coming out of the mist here in this like refracted light on the horn? Or is that, am I reading too much into that? Like I'm looking for detail because the first one just blew my mind, but I really think that's what I'm seeing. Tell me if I'm crazy. Leave it in the comments. Am I nuts? Or am I seeing like, is that an army with a banner and like they're fighting? Like I don't know. I can see scratches on the horn, but that really does look like it's like a foggy silhouette of an army. A foggy silhouette of the heroes of the horn. Okay, if I'm seeing what I think I'm seeing, and I really hope I'm seeing what I think I'm seeing, I love it. Oh my god, I love it so much. If I'm seeing what I think I'm seeing, and I think I'm seeing what I think I'm seeing, I love it. I love it so much. That is definitely a wow. And you know what? It is top of wow. I mean, I could have guessed that those ones would be at the top. I shouldn't be so biased. I knew I would love them. Okay, let me go through. So those are definitely, yeah. I'm going to move this one down just because those inaccuracies weird me out. So far, don't care. I think this is good. So let me know in the comments if you agree with my rankings, if you would change anything, which ones were your favorite. And yeah, I think I will end there today. As always, like, subscribe, and oh, new things! Join my Discord, link in the description. And I also have a Patreon, so if you want to support me, you can check that out as well. That is also linked in the description. Thanks, and see you guys next time. Bye!